What's up, world? Lee here with Sticks, Strings, and Other Things, my teeny tiny little corner of the internet where I come to you every other week to chit chat to you about all of the crafty things that I have been getting my hands into, and random other things as well. Today I am filming on July 12th, so this will be going up on Wednesday, July 13, 2022. And this is episode 42. Yes. The answer is 42. That is sadly the only answer I have. I have no answers for anything else, including my crafting. No clue, no clue. Summer has definitely arrived in the Pacific Northwest. It is bloody warm. It is hot. I'm not a fan of the summer. I live in the Pacific Northwest for a reason, and that is nice, cool, wet days, which we don't get in July. So it's way too hot for tea. I have water today because it's warm. I am melting. My problem with heat is there's only so many clothes you can take off before people really want you to stop. You can always add more clothes. Always. You can become like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man of clothes. More blankets on you, you can warm up. At a certain point, there is no more clothing that you can take off. Just saying. Right, I'm filming this a bit later in the day than I normally do today because I went down the rabbit hole of the James Webb Telescope pictures that NASA has been releasing. Those are freaking beautiful. If you have not seen those pictures, first, just stop this right now. Go, 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 run. I mean, you're already on a computer or internet device of some kind right now. Go look at the photos. They are amazing. Love. Anyhow, right. Welcome back. If you ran off to see the James Webb Telescope pictures. Love space stuff. Neat. Anyhow, if you are new here, welcome. I hope you find something that you enjoy. I am not always quite this, but I am today. So sometimes I am. You get what you get. You get what you get here. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. Right, so let's get into it. I have 0 fully finished objects because, you know, I don't do that. I have, I don't know what's been going on the last couple of weeks. Let's just leave it at that. I have no clue. First, I'll start with a knitting piece. Living in this lovely Hohi Locatelli bag is my secret knit, and this is where most of my time has been going. I'm loving my secret knit. Let's just say that the yarn and the pattern, match made in heaven. I'm just very, very, very happy with it. It's gorgeous. It's lovely, and it is 3/4 of the way done, I want to say. So I will definitely take a picture of it to show all of you because hopefully by the next time I film, not only will this be fully finished, it will be packaged and on its way to its recipient. But it's absolutely beautiful and I'm really enjoying it. I think it looks great. But it is a secret knit. So we're done with that now. The only other thing I knitted on this past 2 weeks was, well, technically 2 things, but we'll get into that, was my, I totally forgot the name of this sweater. I'll put it here, because I don't remember. And I have continued on with the yoke. It is almost done with the yoke. Not quite almost. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is going to be a lovely summer tea. I am very much enjoying Salty Air. I remembered. It's the Salty Air tea. I am really liking the, let me see if I can show it, this pattern that's going on here. It is lacy, so that does mean that until it is washed and blocked, it looks a little chunky, but it is going to just be so pretty. I'm very much enjoying this. It's just knitting up so beautifully. I am using some Hazel Knits yarn in the colorway Plume on her artisan base. It was ripped out of an old project that didn't work, so it is what happens. And then I have these adorable, look at these. Look at these. Look at those. The most adorable penguin needle tips. And then I have this absolutely awesome stitch marker from she's in the UK. She dyes lots of yarn in colorways based on D&D. She has adorable cats. And the name of her company just whoop, right out of my head. Anyway, I love her beaded stitch markers, and that one is an adorable little panda. I will put her name here unless I can remember it. It's gone. It's gone. It's too hot. My brain doesn't work. I mean, my brain doesn't work normally, but it doesn't work in the heat either. So anyway, loving, loving, loving this piece. It's just, I mean, look, that is just gonna look so good. It is being knit on, what size? Size US 5. And this is living in my lovely Tenny Casey bag with the peacock on it. Peacock! And I also love this deer on the other side. Like, this bag. This bag is to die for. I'm in love with this bag. I think I went on about it last time. But living in there, all my stuff, plenty of room for a tee. And plenty of room for a sweater, to be honest. And that is all of my knitting. That's it. Technically not. All right. I'll show one more knitting piece, but it's kind of my shame knitting. I had this great plan because you see earlier in the year I got this. I'm covering up my address. I got this, which is the Dragon Horde Yarn July Countdown. Yes, a tiny little countdown of yarn for every day in July. And so I had this plan where I was going to stitch on the Solstice wrap by Amba O'Brien every day. I was going to do one color, and then I would have a full wrap by the end of 31 days. And you'll notice there were a lot of yarns in there. Yeah, that would be because I'm still on day one. I started this on July 2nd. And there I am. There I am. That's all I have done. I have the second one pulled out of the bag, not even wound, because I'm halfway done with day one. Best laid plans, right? Best laid plans. I failed at them, but I will get back to this. Just obviously I will not have the solstice wrap done this month. Oops. I do love it. It's pretty intuitive. I've barely started it though, so. And there's the color. This one was, oh, they all have names. Fairy Queen of the West, I think was this one. And then this one is. So yeah, Dragon Horde yarn. I do enjoy their yarns. And yeah, that was a fizzy water. That was the noise. It was a great idea. It was a great plan. It's just I don't have the time to do it. I'm trying to do too many things right now. And yeah. Sorry, it's warm. I'm melting. It is hot. So that is all the knitting. Which, you know, wah-wah. So let's get on to the stitching lips because, yeah, I did a little bit better on those. So living in this bag of unknown origin is my Tisket Tasket by Rosewood Manor. Now this puppy gave me fits this time. Much ripping out. I'm beginning to think that this is going to oh, it is gorgeous though. Look at that. So I have finished, obviously, this border, and I have finished to the bottom on this side as well. Oh, that does look good. Oh, that does look really, really good. I was gonna say, I think this is going to go into the naughty hole for a little while because there was so much frogging. There was so much frogging. But it looks so good. Dang. Okay, maybe it won't go. Maybe it won't go away. I don't know. Anyhow, it's a beautiful piece. I'm just unable to count to 10, evidently. I am doing this on, I'm gonna have to look what fabric it is. Old Massachusetts 40 Count by the Primitive Hair. Which is just perfect for this piece. I love it for this piece. And I am using the Vicki Clayton silk conversion, not the Called For threads, which were Weeks Dye Works, I do believe. Oh, it's just, oh, that looks good. Look at that. Look at those colors. Just, oh, I mean, it's beautiful. It is freaking beautiful. But I just, counting is hard, evidently, and I'm failing at it a lot on this piece. So I'm a little frustrated with it, and I finished working on it a couple of, like a few days ago now, and I'm still frustrated with it. So that makes me think, ooh, going back to it, probably not the best idea, but we'll see how I feel when I get back to it. The next thing that I have been working on is, let me open it up. From the Scarlet Letter, I am working on Seratatum. And I'm loving this piece. Oh, this piece is giving me all the joy right now. So there we are. I did the bee, the two, this leaf, this duber, and I'm currently working on this when I noticed something. I never finished this motif right here. So I'm putting this one in and I'm like, I know it's in the right spot because of this A, this piece, so it's in the right spot, but like I have extra room over here and I could not figure out why. So I looked at it a little closer, and since it's a light color, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, there's more to the motif that I didn't do. So later today, I'm going to pull this back out because this is the one I'm currently working on. I'm going to pull this back out, and I'm actually going to finish this motif before I go back to complete that motif. But yeah, there's like this whole little like second layer of flower stick bits. Flower stick bits. It's the technical term. I'm a professional, I know these things. So the flower stick bits were missing. I don't even know how I did that. But yeah, this is not a finished motif. Totally thought it was, obviously, because I just kept. But no. Oh, and last time I did this, I was gonna finish that, and I didn't. Oh well. Oh, this is where I'm working right now. I'm working at the top. That's where I wanted to start it this time, so that's what I'm doing. I am very much still enjoying this piece. It is luscious. I am working on an unknown linen. I don't think it's a 40 count. I think it's maybe a 36. I'm not exactly sure. Don't know. Don't know the linen. No clue. It might be a Vicki Clayton's linen from years and years and years ago when she was doing linens. I am unsure. But I am doing the Vicki Clayton conversion for this piece, and I'm loving it. I am so enjoying this piece. It is just so good. So good. Loving it. And it is living in a bag I made myself years ago. It's a little bat bag with spiders inside. Spiders. And I am not going to put that back in because that's just going to go back on my Q-snap when I get done. But I'm loving that piece. It is just really good. And the last piece that I worked on is living in this Little Boat 88 bag. Spooky. And what is living in here is my Supernatural piece by the Witchy Stitcher. Yes, I have done 0 more on the border, but I do have the Siren and the Not a Swear Wolf done. I love the skull in the moon of the werewolf. It just, and because I screwed up in Supernatural, in Cryptids, and I did black backstitch around all of the skulls and bones, I'm just doing the same thing on this one. It calls for a different color, but I'm like, I did black on the other one, so I'll do black on this one. And there's me too, and I am loving it. Just absolutely loving this piece. Cannot wait to see what the next one is. Spooky. Love it. But yes, have not finished. Have not even come close to finishing the border, but I will. I will. And this one is being done on a 40 count peanut by Bestitch Me, using all of the called for DMCs, except for one of the back stitches, which I do in black instead of the called for. Loving it. Loving it. And that's, wow. Yeah, that's all I worked on. That's kind of sad. It's been a weird week. It's been a weird week. So let's move on to plans, because that's sad. That's really sad. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad that I didn't do more. I feel like I should have done more. Sad panda. Right, so let's move on to plans. My plans are to get a bunch more done on my Ceratotum, because I'm really enjoying it right now. And I have a handful of more hours to work on it, so I'm hoping to get, well, finish the motif I'm currently working on, finish the motif that I forgot to finish before at some point years ago when I first started that piece. Finish those 2 motifs at least, and hopefully get one more motif done, maybe, here, I'll hopefully get this motif finished and this motif finished, and that one from years ago. So that is my plan for Ceratotum. I'm hoping to get all of those finished in the hours that I have set aside for that. I will be finishing my mystery knit completely up and get that done. I hope to finish the yoke. Words, people. I hope to finish the yoke on the Salty Air Tea. And I'm planning to get back to my As You Wish shawl and finish up the clue I'm on and get started on the final clue. And I don't know how far I'll make it through that. Those are my plans. Stitching wise, I'm trying to stay up to date. Oh, Ceratotum, and stitching wise also, I want to stay up to date on my Supernatural stitch along. I did it with Cryptids. I succeeded with Cryptids, so I'm hoping I can succeed with this one. And granted, I am in like 2 other stitch alongs, and I've not up to date on either one of those. Technically, Tisket a Tasket is a stitch along. I'm behind. I'm behind on that one, and I think I'm going to continue to be behind because that one's just giving me grief. So I think it's going to go by the wayside for a little bit because it's annoying me. Yeah, and I'm hoping to have more time to craft. I don't know what's been going on. I don't know why it's not like I'm doing anything, so I don't know where all my crafting time has gone. I don't know. So yeah, my plans are pretty basic there. Try not to overheat. Work on some summer knitting, secret knitting, and then stitch a bunch on pretty things. You think I can do it? I don't know. I do know where some of my time has gone. I started trying to organize this disaster area. I gave up. pretty quickly, but I started to organize it. And in doing so, I'm sure this will not be the first or last. Well, this won't be the last time this happens. I found out I have 2 of these. I don't know how I have 2 of them, but I have 2 of them. So, I don't need 2. I don't need 2 of these. So if anyone watching would be interested in getting this, comment down below and I can send it off to you, because I don't need 2. This is Forever Timeless Morning Sampler by Stitchy Pros. And yeah, no, it's just an extra that I had laying around, because evidently I bought 2 last year. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how I did that. Don't know when I did that. I have no clue. So yeah, just comment down below. I don't have a ton of people who watch, so if more than one person asks, I'll figure something out. But that seems very unlikely. Yeah, just comment below and I will get in touch with you on how to get this out to you. It's a cool little sampler, but I don't need 2 charts. So yeah, just comment. I'll get it to you. Right. So because obviously I have so much stash that I buy 2 of the same chart, that must mean I need to show my acquisitions now, because obviously I bought more things. And I did. I did indeed. I did indeed. Like a dumb person, I buy more things. First, I bought a couple things from Pumpkin Creek Primitives shop. For some reason that was really hard for me to say. And she sent a little package of stuff in there. Some poison and some buttons. It's poison because it's made of corn. But on it, she has this corgi washi tape. I'm here for the corgi washi tape. It's so cute. I didn't open this because there was corgi washi tape. She also had some on the packaging when she packaged it. Anyway, corgi washi tape. How can we not? Like, everybody needs to have corgi washi tape. Anyway, what did I get? I decided I needed an Anne Boleyn thread keep, because I really have always been fascinated by the Tudors. And I liked the Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn. I bought the Lila's, or is it Leela? It's Leela. Leela's Studio Mrs. B's Apiary. I just thought that was sweet, because she's wearing a beekeeper's hat. Like, it has anyway. Hypatia of Alexandria by who does the little stitcher, because that's just cool. Like, oh yes, science lady, yes please. Priestess of Numbers and Stars, which I should start this soon, because James Webb Telescope. Oh yeah, probably not, but yeah, whatever. And then I bought this one by Hello by Liz Matthews. Hello from Liz Matthews, not hello by Liz Matthews. Hello from Liz Matthews. I just thought that was sweet. I have plans for this. Whether they occur, who knows, but I do have an actual plan for this. Short-ish time to get it done, but yeah. I am in the Silver Needle Stitching Circle Club, and so the first one came out, and it is by the Drawn Thread, the Summer House sampler cushion. And so this is a kit with everything in it. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. It's just cute. I love the giant flowers that are bigger than the house. It just makes me smile. And looks like some of those are specialty stitches. There's also bumblebees. Anyway, got that. I also, I'm gonna take it out of here. And so we're gonna have crinkling. Apologies for this crinkle thing that happens. I got my Be Stitch Me Fabric of the Month Club. The Willow is the color this time. Let's see. That's a little dark, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I adore Be Stitch Me Fabrics. I really do. She just has amazing colors. So, oh, wow. Right there, it looks tan. Yee, that is not tan. It's a good green. I also bought a Dot Dot Goose bag, which had that fabric inside. I just liked it, so I bought it because I need more bags. I mean, I don't know if I do, but I think I do, so I did. I got my McMullen Fiber Company June yarn. It is based on a bar at the, I'm not even going to try French today. I'm not even going to. It's a Manet. And it's that lovely bartendress. And here's the color. Oh, I love this color. This color is so good. It is on their classic sport base this time, which is 100% superwash merino, 280 yards. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Oh, that's like her dress. And here's the flowers and, or bottles, I guess, technically. Bottles and fruit. I called those flowers. There's flowers too, but I was meaning the fruit. Anyway, it's a great color, and I love it. It makes me happy. I also received my Row 1 minis. I love Row 1 minis. I love them so much. And I didn't even open it up yet. So we're just gonna do a little open right now. So this is Megs & Co. is the dyer this month. They're from New York. And, ooh, this time's candy are 2 little lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly, lolly. And the stitch marker is a smiley face. Which, that's cute. Now, more crinkle. Gosh. Ooh, Megs & Co does nice colors. So we have Highland Park. We have Flower City. Oh, that's fun. Oh, Thankful. Ooh, I really like this color. Look at Thankful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Sam Patch. I kept wanting it to be Sour Patch. No, it's Sam Patch. That's pretty. Ooh, Public Market. Look at that one. The Duchess. Orchid Mantis, which are really creepy bugs, but it's a beautiful color. Goldfinch. Ooh, that's pretty. Museum of Play. And my favorite from the whole thing, 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, I love that color. Oh, that is a good color. That is a really, 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 really great color. Oh, swoon. So those were the Row 1 minis for this month. I love Row 1 minis. They just make me happy. They're already wound for you, so you don't have to wind them yourself. They're already all happily wound for you. They're labeled. They have the dyer. They have the name of the yarn. Like, what more could you want? I love them. Been getting them for absolute ages because you can never have too many minis. I mean, you probably can, but I have decided I can never have too many minis. Love them. 2 pieces. And now I can take care of that trash. And then my last thing, sorry, I knocked some knitting down. And then I ordered online some other things, one other combo of things, and then I bought some yarn at work. But the stuff I bought online was from Gauge Dye Works, because maths. This person, this dyer, their brain must just be math. Like, just math. Just completely and utterly math. Why? Why do I say this? Well, each colorway has its own special bag where it tells you little bits. Things like, in here, you get a little tag that you can sew on. So that one goes with this. This is the Earth's atmosphere. This is Earth's atmosphere. And I don't want to lose them, so they're going to go back in. And then you get a picture of the Earth's atmosphere. The temperature of the Earth's atmosphere varies with altitude. Actual temperatures shift with time and location, but plotting the average temperature creates a great striping pattern. Oh, bless me. We've used the 1976 U.S. Standard Atmosphere Model and sampled temperatures every 4 kilometers, then used a blue is cold, red is hot gradient to represent the range of temperatures in the Earth's atmosphere. So you have your troposphere, your stratosphere, your mesosphere, and your thermosphere. The temperatures that go through it. That's this yarn. Like, dude, that's maths to beyond my capability of understanding, but it will make a gorgeous hat or socks. I'm thinking these are going to be the most ridiculously long socks on the planet. That's what I'm thinking. And this is called One-Way Trip for Hats, Scarves, etc. I could have done round trip, in which case I would have had matching socks. So maybe this will not be socks. I should have done round trip if I wanted matching socks, because then it would have gone do-do-do-do-doot, and then do-do-do-do-doot, like this in reverse. But I didn't do that. So these are now both going to be hats. A specific hat. It's going to be the Musselburgh. Yes, both of these will be Musselburgh hats. Yes, and I say both because I got 2 yarns. So this one, Earth's Atmosphere, one way. And then, because, well, because. Oh, this would be great to, no, not start another one. This one is our solar system. So there's the little tag for solar system. And here is our solar system. Look at that. Look at that. The solar system is mostly empty. Just nothingness and dust. Then every once in a while there is something unimaginably huge or comparatively tiny. In other words, the solar system is awkward to draw to scale. That's quite true. It's very awkward to draw to scale. Our visualization uses different colors to represent different orders of magnitude. This downplays the vastness of space, but makes for a great pair of socks or a Musselburgh hat, which is what I'm going to do. We have our solar system. So the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Like, yeah, there it is. There it is. Look at that. And then there's all the maths. If it focuses, I don't know if it will. There we go, focusing. And then the front, focusing. Look at that. This is gonna be a Musselburgh hat as well, because I got one-way trip, hats, scarves, etc. Like, I've been looking at their yarns for a while. And then I was having a day. It wasn't a good one. And I went, that's it. I'm getting the Gauge yarns. I'm gonna get them. And yes, this one also is done as a round trip one where you can make socks, but I wanted 2 hats. So I'm gonna make 2 musselburgh hats in these colorways because I have to. They're just, anyway. Gauge yarns, go. Go. If you're really into weird yarns that maths to the nth degree, go and get some. Beautiful. Getting very intense. Get the yarn, get the yarn. All right. And then I went to work. I'm pretty good at not buying yarn at work anymore unless I have a specific plan. But I'm there. And there's a Trilogy pop-up shop. Which means Trilogy Yarn's there. Trilogy Yarn is there. Nancy is there. And all of her yarn. Well, not all of, but a selection of her yarn is there. And first I see this one. It's on her Surrey base. It's called Midwest Sunset. And the colors just made me go, I need that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. But I loved the colors. And I need to pair this with something really neutral so that all these colors can go, I think. That, or I don't know, but I just, I love those colors. And then I spent the day staring at this. This is on her single space, which is 70 merino, 30 mulberry silk. Dusty mauve, so it's this gorgeous purple. And there is a top that I want to make with this. So I bought 3, because that's how much I need for my size, for this top that I'm blanking the name on. So when I get to it, I will give you all the info. That means I have 4 summer tops planned to knit this summer. And I'm not even finished with the first one. And it's the middle of July. Methinks I will not be getting all 4 done. Good for the summer. Right. I need to knit faster. I need to have less projects. I need to stop buying yarn. And charts. Right. So that is all my stash. All my acquisitions. They make me happy. They make me smile. I get to pet the yarn. This one's a nice petable one. This is gonna drape like no tomorrow, and I think with the project I have planned for it, it is just gonna be stunning. Anyhow. That is that. That is that. That is that. So that means, where are we now? Life, I guess. If you're still here, it's not much going on. Really not much going on. Not much going on at all. The kid has fully moved out. Well, as fully as he's going to. He's leaving a lot of stuff behind. Which is fine. We have room. I don't care. Like, he's moving into a studio apartment. He really cannot take his crash pads with him. It ain't gonna work. They won't fit there unless he used them as a bed, which would be ridiculous. So his, certain items are gonna live here, but he is fully moved out. He's no longer living at home, for which I am sad, but happy for him, but sad for me. Yeah, so it's good. It is good. It is good. I am very happy for him. The guy is working. He's at work all day, all day this week. All week this week. He works every day at work instead of any days from home. I have a feeling that's gonna happen more and more, which is not great for his commute times, but is what it is. I have been successfully working full days on Fridays at work. I am super happy for it. The first day that I did it, my bosses held me a little dance party after work in order to celebrate, and it was the best. I am very happy that I'm at least able to do that. I'm still having issues with energy levels, went to the doctor, had all sorts of tests run, everything came back with, you're fine. So when I see the radiologist, I'll talk to her and go, I am still not with the energy like I think I should have. Is this normal? And she'll probably be like, yeah, we irradiated you for 6 weeks. Yeah, it's normal. Not the answer I want, but probably the answer I'm going to get. Either way, whatever. I am much better, but I still just, my energy levels, I just need so much recovery time when I do anything that it's ridiculous. And very frustrating because I think I should be able to do more, and then I just, I can't. Right. Other than that, yeah, it's hot. My neighbor has a bunch of noise happening at their place. I don't know. I think they're having something remodeled in their house. It's quite noisy. It's hot. Have I mentioned it's hot? It's hot. It's very warm. I don't like the heat. I don't like it. I live in the Pacific Northwest and we don't have AC. We don't. I have we have a tiny little AC unit that we put in a window, and I'm trying to talk my husband into, because we have 2 now, because my mother got full AC in her house, real AC. So she gave us her old window unit. I'm trying to talk my husband into putting it into his room because I think his room gets warmer than my room, and we both snore, so we don't share a bedroom because neither one of us would sleep. So whatever. Too much information, I realize, but you know, we're old, we snore. We like our sleep. We like each other. We don't want to kill each other because we're both snoring. Basic stuff. We like each other. We want to continue to like each other. We've made it this far. We're going to continue to like each other. It's fine. He's a great guy. Anyhow, where was I going? Right. His room, I think, gets warmer than mine, but they're next to each other, so both would benefit from the AC unit at night. But I'm not sure what he thinks on that, so regardless, we'll see. But yeah, it's getting warm. Yeah. Grumpy. Again, with the clothes, you can only take so many off before people don't let you take any more off. And then you're just in skin, and you really can't take that off. It's very difficult to take the skin off to try and get cooler. It doesn't work. Not that I've tried, but I can't imagine that it would work. That's pretty much it for life stuff. Yeah, it is. Such it is. I have some plans this week. I'm going to watch a friend of mine investiture, is that what it's called? Do a fancy ceremony for his becoming a Superior Court judge. So I'm gonna go to that celebration because, dude, that's pretty awesome. That's some hard work, and that's pretty impressive. So I like celebrating the achievements of my friends, and so I will go and I will celebrate this achievement with a bunch of friends because that's a pretty impressive achievement and should be celebrated. And that's kind of it. Yeah, other than that, I'm hoping to not do anything outside of my house other than work and very little else. I want to sit and hermit and pull all of my crafty supplies towards me and just kind of burrow into them and play with them, and then stuff will be finished and popped out and like, whoa, look, I've crawled in, and oh, look, a sweater, crawl in, oh, look, a finished sampler. Oh, this is what I want to do. I just want to crawl into my crafting supplies and make things. That's what I want to do. Well, I watch tons of YouTube, Flosstube, knitting channels, and watch people create amazing things that then go on my list of things that I want to make and wish lists, and then I go, no, you have enough, don't look, oh, that's really pretty, which is what I've been doing. I just want to do more of it. So if you know any great Flosstube or knitting people, put them down. I probably already watch them because I have a list that's like that long and I love it. But I may not have everybody. I think I'm gonna go. Remember, if you want this, comment down below and I'll send it off to you because I don't need to. And yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'm going to edit this so this can go up tomorrow on the 13th, and then I think I am going to continue working on my super secret project and try to get it done by this weekend, which may not happen because I have things on Thursday, the party thing, the awesome thing, the hard work thing, whatever you want to call it, and then I work on Friday. So this might not get done by the weekend, but I'd like by the end of the weekend. Oh yes, by the end of the weekend. I want this to be done by the end of the weekend. End of weekend, end of weekend, end of weekend. And then I can dive into all of my other projects and hopefully have some finishes next time I see you. I'm looking at how to hand sew things because I don't have a functioning sewing machine, and I have a lot of smalls that I'd like to like do something with. So I'm looking at how to hand sew them into things. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it will happen, but it's something I'm looking at. Tune in later to find out if I do anything with that. Who knows? Right. I will let you go so you can watch all the bajillions of other people who are much more talented and productive than I am. And I will see you in 2 weeks where it will, I think, still be July. Oh, one last thing. I'm still up to date on my Whip Go. I only have one thing to do for my Whip Go this month, and I will be 100% caught up, and that is just frog all of my stitches that are in Village of Hakron Hollow because they're all wrong. Frog the whole thing. I kept putting it off, so I put it on my Whip Go. And I'm still putting it off. Hopefully that'll be done by the next time I see you and I can show you just a big giant piece of fabric that is empty. And then that Whip Go goal will be done and I will be completely up to date on my Whip Go and I will feel miraculous. Until later, I hope all of you stay cool or warm or dry. Ooh, Australia. Eee. Like, I hope I send you drying powers to Australia. Like that some of those places are just underwater. Drying to you, wet to other places that need it. Cold, warm. I hope you're comfortable. Stay hydrated. Stay happy if you can. Stay as content as you can be in the world that we have as we currently have it. Work to change it if you can. If you have the spoons, go for it. If not, do what I'm gonna do and crawl into your crafting and try and pretend that the world is not out there. I'll catch y'all in 2 weeks, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.